Hello, everyone. Here we are once again with that celebrity updates. I am OG Roz and the Butterfly. If you're new here, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you won't miss an upload. References, well, let me back up on that one. I'm just going to say that the information that I shared today will be coming from Wikipedia, social media, and everywhere else, okay? All right. So today I am speaking on Denise Matthews, known as Vanity. We're going to talk about her final days and a little bit about Prince and his tribute to her. Did you ever wonder what were her last days like? Did Prince come to the funeral? Well, let's talk about that. In a future video, I will be talking about the biopic called Nasty Girl, which is supposed to be about her life. Now, I've been hearing different information. I've been hearing that there is no biopic, and then I've been hearing that there is a biopic. So I guess we shall see, right? How many fans of Vanity do we have here? Excuse me. Even though she did not go by that name, excuse me, I'm burping and everything. Even though she no longer went by that name, she did not associate herself with her alter ego, Vanity, any longer. She became a Christian and a minister, and she was all about the ministry. So how in the world can someone go from being Vanity, a sex symbol, and a Prince protege, to now being a Christ follower? She just proves that it is not impossible. Nothing is impossible for God. And her story is a whole testimony that leads you to the faith. So that's why I want to do this documentary on her. I never had the chance to meet her or to listen to her preach in person, but I watched some of her videos where she preached the word, and it was like night and day. The difference between her as Vanity and her as Denise. Her story is quite scary too. But anyway, let's get into this. Denise Matthews. She was one of the most beautiful and controversial stars of the 80s. Prince called her Vanity. The world knew her as the lead singer of Vanity 6. But before her life ended, Denise Matthews walked away from fame, renounced the name Vanity, and devoted herself to her Christian faith. When she died in February 2016, many fans wondered about one question: did Prince attend her funeral? Well, the answer is more complicated and more emotional than most people realize. Okay, but let's go back and talk about the rise of Vanity, how she became Vanity. Denise Matthews was born in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. After beginning as a model, she met Prince in the early 80s. Prince gave her the stage name Vanity and made her the centerpiece of Vanity 6. Together, they created one of the most provocative acts of the era. Their hit Nasty Girl made Vanity a star. Their relationship was passionate, creative, and often turbulent. Although their romance ended, many people close to Prince believed he never completely forgot Denise. She is definitely his type, and as you can see, it seems like he was searching for his next Vanity. Seemed like almost all his life, he dated girls that were kind of similar to Vanity, and she was so much like him. She was like the female version of him. And I always wished that they would have gotten married and had children. Can you imagine a baby by Prince and Denise Matthews? They are both some really good looking people. So, can you imagine their child? Wow. Okay, so after years of success, Denise battled drug addiction and severe health problems. A near fatal overdose in the 90s changed her life forever. She became a born again Christian, left the entertainment industry, and publicly rejected her former image as Vanity. She spent much of her later life speaking about faith, recovery, and redemption. While many celebrities tried to hold on to fame, Denise chose a very different path. She destroyed anything that had to do with Vanity. Any type of awards or pictures, she wanted nothing to do with Vanity. Ooh, excuse me. For years, Denise suffered from kidney failure and serious abdominal disease related to damage caused by her earlier drug use. On February 15, 2016, she died at age 57 in a hospital in Fremont, California. Reports stated she had been struggling with kidney disease and sclerosing encapsulating peritonitis, a severe intestinal condition. The news shocked fans around the world. Tributes poured in from musicians, actors, and members of Prince's musical family. Prince never issued a lengthy public statement. That was typical of him. However, shortly after Denise's death, Prince dedicated a concert in Australia to her memory. Friends and associates reported that he was deeply saddened by the news. And you can find that on YouTube if you look it up, Prince's tribute to Vanity. Many fans saw this tribute as evidence that, despite everything that had happened between them, Prince still cared deeply for Denise. Their story had begun more than 3 decades earlier, and now one chapter had come to an end. There is no verified public evidence that Prince attended Denise Matthews' funeral. Some fans have repeated stories over the years claiming he was present privately, but no reliable news source, family statement, or confirmed witness account has ever established that he attended. Based on available public records and reporting, the claim remains unverified. Now, we did see Apollonia and the other young lady, the members of Vanity Six, they did attend the funeral. So what is documented is that Prince honored her memory publicly through his concert tribute shortly after her passing. Now, a strange twist of fate is one of the most discussed aspects of their story is what happened next. Denise died on February 15th, I believe it was the 15th, 2016. Just over 2 months later, on April 21st, 2016, Prince himself died at age 57. And if I'm not mistaken, Denise died on Prince's mother's birthday or on the same day his mother died. I think it was his mother's birthday. But for many fans, the timing felt almost unbelievable. It was. It felt like, to me, in my mind, I felt like he loved her more than he was letting on because of his pride and because of his pain. It was like a shield for him. It's almost as if he was really afraid to let his guard down like that. He deeply loved her and she deeply loved him. But it just seemed like at the time when they were in the relationship, they were both just not ready. They were both in their early 20s. And they just were not emotionally ready for the relationship. Their relationship, the way they felt about each other, was intense. And I don't think Prince ever, no matter how many women he dated, how many women he married, none of them could take Denise off of his mind. And then to lose her, for her to die, it was almost like a part of him dying. And I think that once she died, now I'm speculating. I don't know if it's true or not. I just feel like he lost the will to live now. She's gone. She's crossed over. And he just wanted to be where she was. So, but who knows? The timing felt unbelievable though. Two people whose lives had become intertwined in the early 80s were gone within months of each other. While many theories and emotional interpretations have circulated among fans, there is no evidence connecting the two deaths beyond their long personal history. Denise Matthews lived several different lives. She was a model, a pop star, an actress, a sex symbol, and finally, a woman who dedicated herself to faith and ministry. So it's more important. You that just tells you something right there. It doesn't matter how you start. What matters is how you finish. Where are you at with the Lord? Today, some remember Vanity, others remember Denise. Perhaps the most remarkable thing is that she spent her final years wanting to be remembered, not for fame, but for the transformation she believed God had worked in her life. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 17, it says, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come." All right, so if you enjoyed that video, like I said, hit that subscribe button. It is free, it won't cost you a thing. Hit that subscribe button, like, share, and hit that bell notification so you won't miss an upload. Okay? So, and if you're interested in more content like this, then keep watching and check out some of my other videos. All right? So next time I'm going to talk about the biopic and the woman that I believe that they have chosen to play Vanity, and she is the only one that I can think of that can play her. I forget her name, and I don't want to screw up her name, so be on the lookout for that video, okay? And I will post pictures of her. And also I'll keep you updated on Prince biopic, okay? And others. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.